Zombie apocalypse.
So hello guys, welcome to my new video. Today we'll be talking about what to choose or what contract should you choose if you're gonna be picking a small forward. So let's begin. As you may see guys, I have a small forward which is Colonel and Sophia. Not using Sophia yet. I'll be explaining to you guys that one. Yeah, I mostly use Colonel for now. I'll be explaining that one to you as well. So let's begin. Let's go to contract, small forwards. We're not gonna be talking about, you know, player who has a 150 rating or below, since they don't have any passive. That is given. So let's begin. Bryan, small forward. As you can see, or I noticed that some of the small forwards is actually using Kobe, which is really not good for me. Okay, you must check the passive first guys before you continue about doing something. Passive is the thing that you cannot reset. Okay, the only thing that you can reset guys is to reset the player instead, not just resetting the stat, the card. This is really important. Okay, as you can see, Bryan's passive is slightly decreases stamina cost in defensive round. So if you're gonna be a small forward, the thing that you need to focus on is scoring a middle shot. You're not gonna be focusing on your stamina. Okay, you're gonna be only focusing on your stamina if you're the type who runs all the time, you know, playing with the ball, all the dribbles. Oh, I think it's on the defensive round. Yeah, you know, playing all the time, running towards the opponent, or you know, following the shooting guards. That is, you know, that is point guard's job. Okay, it's not your job to run. It's your job to score. It's your job to block. Okay, as a small forward. So let's skip Bryan. Bryan is for shooting guards. Take a note. So Lorsha. Okay. So I don't know why the developers actually, you know, been putting this passive into this small forward. It's actually useless. Slightly decreases the stamina cost in offensive round. In Bryan, it slightly decreases stamina cost in defensive round. So Kobe is defensive, Lorsha is offensive. Lorsha is better, if you're gonna be asking me, since you are dribbling the ball more often, you know, just to shake your opponent to have an open shot, running the ball, running with the ball, and you know, the stamina cost is not that much, so that really helps. But you know, as a small forward, you're not gonna be focusing on your stamina. Just like what I mentioned, focus more on your middle shot. Okay, and even if you have this, you know, big or what I mean by this one, large amount of stamina, you know, you can do all the drive combos as you can, and then at the end of the day, once you take the shot, it misses. So what's the point of you dribbling the ball, right? So next one, Hedi. Okay, so the dogs. Oh, in the mid-range area, enter opponent's interruption zone for 1 second to slightly decrease opponent's speed and shake-off rate for 5 seconds. So Hedi is really good, actually, I can say. Hedi's type of passive is more of a defender. So for example, you are a small forward like Hedi. Okay, you're using Hedi in the defensive end, and you are defending a small forward as well. So you can face him up for like 1 second on the interruption spot, and then as you can see guys, or as you notice, some of the small forwards are actually dribbling the ball much, you know, most of the time. That is where Hedi's passive will trigger. You will not be shake, or there's a slightly decrease, okay, on your for you to be able to be shake. And oh my god, these dogs are killing me. Let me pause this, guys. So guys, going back, just like the thing that we are talking about earlier. I'm sorry about the dogs. Um, yeah. Okay. In the mid-range area, enter opponent's interruption zone for a second to slightly decreases speed and shake-off rate for 5 seconds, which means that you need to stay on the interruption spot if you're in opponent's interruption spot, and once you're there, Heiji's trigger or Heiji's passive will trigger. You will not be shaken off that easily, and SF's or small forward speed will decrease, so there's a higher chance that you can block the ball since the movement is not that fast compared to the original. You'll be able to anticipate what will happen next. So let's jump to the next one. Colonel. Colonel is actually the best one, guys. Yet for me. Okay. Let's start. So a successful mid shot slightly increases mid shot field goals. Effect can be stuck 3 times and will be cleared upon missing a shot or gaining a 2-point lead. So just like what I mentioned in my previous videos, if you were able to shot, if you were able to to successfully shoot a 2-point shot, it will slightly increase your field goal in the next mid shots. Okay. This effect can be stuck 3 times and will be cleared upon missing a shot or gaining a 2-point lead. So which means, guys, I think it's really a self-explanatory, right? Colonel has this rhythm, something like if he shoots the ball, the next shooting will be better. If it misses, you will be back to 0. You have to stack your middle shot again, and it cycles. So let's jump to the next one. Sophia. Okay, I have Sophia actually. Got her using the contract. So you can see, guys, the passive is this. Shaking off an opponent slightly increases mid-range interruption resistance. Okay, which means once you were able to shake the opponent, then you shot the ball, the interruption or your middle resistance will slightly increase, which is a good one. Okay, and then effect will be cleared when you are 3 points ahead. This is why I picked Sophia. This one here, effect will be cleared when you are 3 points ahead. Because you can, or as you notice, guys, if you're gonna be battling as if you're a small forward and there's another small forward, the score will be up by 2 and then it will be tied, and up by 2 and then it will be tied. So which means Sophia's passive will be there, it will not be gone, because it will only be cleared when you are ahead by 3 points. If you know what I mean. So let's jump. Victor. So slightly decrease stamina cost in defensive round. Just like Kobe, Victor is for shooting guards, guys. Take a note. Next one. This one here. Motizuki. This one is actually this player is it's good looking. I like how they they put this one here. It's really cool. I like the design and all that. It's really intimidating, especially the hair. So okay, let's start. Slightly increases layup dunk range and contact for 3.5 seconds after using dash. So if you're the type of small forward who mostly dunks or uses layups, that nimble layup, the one you can choose if you're gonna be doing a layup on the right or doing a layup on the left. So it's really up to you, guys. This one's really good as well. This one's really good, but for me, the best one is yet to come. There. So small forward MZ. MZ is actually the best small forward that you'll that you are seeing right now in Basketrio. As you can see, guys, successful mid-shot. It's the same as Colonel. It's just that the difference is the word slightly to fairly, right? So as you can see, guys, effect will be cleared if you have a 2-point lead, which is a good thing, right? Who needs passive if you have the lead, right? So or if you're defending. So this one's good. You know, it's like a rhythm as well. If you shot the ball and it goes in, the next one and the next shot will be better. So let's skip MZ since he is given. Lumi. Okay, Lumi is the type of small forward like Hedi, right? Hedi is one of the small forward who defends the ball, and that is the same as Lumi. So you have to stay on the opponent's interruption zone or spot for a second to slightly decrease opponent's speed, you know, and shake up rate for 5 seconds. So if you are gonna be using Lumi and you focuses on block as well, this is actually a good one for you. You're the type of small forward who has middle shot. You can put middle shot, good cards, and then, you know, block rate. You can definitely max your block so that you're good on the offense and you're good at the defense as well. That will definitely give you a win, or it will, you know, it will give you a higher rank, or you can even reach the top 100 legend if you're a really good defender. Okay, so it's not all about that. So the bottom line is the best small forward would be MZ. Okay, the second one is Colonel. Okay, for me, that is for me. MZ, that is actually defending. I think for me MZ is the first one. The second one, there's a battle between, since if you're gonna be seeing this, guys, this passive right here, this mid shot resistance, it's 15%, and 15% is a big one, right? So you can either choose between Sophia, Lumi, and Colonel for the second spot. Okay, it's really up to you guys, but the best one is small forward. So I think that's it, guys. We have 13 minutes on this video. I really appreciate you guys. Please subscribe to my video, and let's see how the next video goes. Appreciate you guys, and this is Ibs Pro Gaming. Goodbye.